Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off
him. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Candelario waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Two down with a runner at first, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Has a look, now the pitch. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Over to first, and that retires the side. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now one down with the bases empty, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Woodruff has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Here's Will Myers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Myers.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Lined hard to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. So now here is Brian Anderson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Simmons onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Myers on second. Anderson at first. One gone. 1-1 the count now. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. The next batter is Candelario, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Up next for Minnesota, Harold Ramirez. Now the first pitch.
Ramirez.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Next up, Mitch Garver. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
Popped him up. Garver is under it. 1 away. Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He flew out in his last debut. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Taken in by Simmons. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Up next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Junior.
Buxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He throws him on the fastball there. Byron Buxton goes quietly leading off the fourth. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that's the second out. Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Nola is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Machado.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. No one on with one down. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next up is Will Myers, a base hit in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hosmer, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kepler looks up. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. Into the box, Trent Grisham.
The center fielder.
A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Simmons has it. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Arise has got it, and the side is retired. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cronenworth has a play. 1 out. So next to hit is Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now into the box, Austin Nova as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. High in the air down the right field line. Ramirez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Up and in for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Candelario. Swing and a liner. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Next, here is Harold Ramirez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next to hit is Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Now batting first.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And the runner from first comes around to score. So here's Will Myers as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So stepping in is Trent Grisham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A windup and the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Left fielder,
Max Kepler stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Next will be the designated hitter. Nelson Cruz popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
the designated hitter.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Anderson.
Ramirez is there, 1 away. Digging in next, Austin Nola. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Candelario into foul territory. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. Ramirez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. And now, Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. And now pitch on the way. Luis Arias is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Base hit. And the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Arias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Grisham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So now into the box is Jeimer Candelario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's the first pitch. And that's through for a hit. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. Cronenworth blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. High in the air down the right field line. And that's going to land foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Simmons able to get there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Dan Altavilla comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Next to dig in, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Friars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brandon Woodruff is credited with the win. Matt Shoemaker takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious